Welcome back to the Hockey Shop, source for sports. We're down here in Goalie Utopia. Of course, you can check them out at thehockeyshop.com at any time. It's summer, which means we have new product rolling in on a regular basis here at the Hockey Shop, source for sports, including the second price point options. We've already talked to you about the Bauer M5 Pro, which is the tier down from the Mach line. Today, we have the Axis 2.9, which is the first tier down from the new Axis 2 pads. And I gotta say, pleasantly surprised to see a lot of the exciting new features that we unveiled with the Axis 2, both in the video here and in our full overview at InGoalMag.com, continue down to the second price point, including a version of the knee that is similar, if not a complete replica, and identical in every way. But more impressive is this man, Cam Matwiv, and his ability through the Source for Sports buying power and the power of the Hockey Shop to get exclusive features on their CCM Axis 2.9 that you can't get anywhere else. So this isn't just an overview of CCM Axis 2.9. This is an overview of the features on 2.9 that you can only get through the Source for Sports and Cam here at thehockeyshop.com. So Cam, let's start with the overview of the pad, similarities and differences on this lower price point compared to Axis 2, and then let's get into the Source for Sports exclusives that you managed to negotiate with CCM for your line, including some custom colorways and some exciting additions on the glove, pad, and blocker.
Okay, so for pad itself, the biggest thing is you're going to see as a drop down between this and the Axis 2, don't have that max core rebound. So once again, you are going to see a bit of a difference in terms of the overall core of the pad, how it pops out those rebounds. It's almost just as stiff for sure, but it won't have that same rebound quality that you will find in the Axis 2 Pro pad.
Well, now when we say stiff, I think we should just, clarify stiff through, especially above the knee and through the thigh. Still, they've gone with, unlike sort of previous premier line products, they've gone with that softer boot flex, which echoes similar to the E-Flex line. But Correct. You're right, certainly a stiff pad above the knee.
And that softer boot still will help you get over top of yourself, especially in a reverse VH situation, anything like that. You need that softer boot to be able to stop that pad from kicking up and riding up on you while you're moving around.
Well, I know I said we'd start specifically with the CCM features, but I notice as we talk about flex profile, there is something that is unique to Source for Sports. I see a break on the outer roll here. Is there an internal one as well?
So the first call out for the SDC or Source exclusive Axis 1.9 or 2.9, pads. Yes, we went with single internal, single external brake. Let's carry a little bit more flex to the pad itself.
So again, below the knee, you're going to get a little more flex. Not pretty stiff above the knee.
Correct. Flipping the pad over. Onto the knee stack itself. So one of the things that we wanted to upgrade as well, we've added a stiffer HD foam to the actual knee stack itself. This is something that you would see, once again, a bit of subtraction once you're going onto the regular 2.9 pad. Not something you can necessarily see visually, but you can definitely feel when you drop down to the ice. So that stiffer foam is going to give you, once again, more stability when you're down in that butterfly itself.
And a little more of that thud.
The patented thud that we were looking for.
It's like, I feel like we need like the Batman and Robin videos from the 70s when they had the fight and it was like thwack and thud. I really make that sound well with my teeth right now. Thwack and thud. But it definitely makes a thwack and a thud when you hit the ice. Nothing like knowing you've hit the ice and have a good seal. The DRS Pro system that's in this CCM Axis 2.9 helps with that, enhanced by the HD foam. I'll keep talking so you can collect yourself.
So you can still see that we do get that integrated knee as you talked about earlier, as we find down on the Pro, up on the Pro pad itself. So once again, that stability is there, comboed with our knee stack. That really helps out in terms of your drive down to the butterfly. Continuing on with additional features. So we have added some high-wear speed skip material actually in two areas where we find that the pad does commonly wear, especially with knee pads. Velcro kind of catches. So this is just giving you an additional wear coverage on either side of the pad to help protect the pad itself. Moving on to the boot of the pad. we have created our own bungee system that actually has a little bit more flex to it than the standard one that you would find on the pad itself. We are finding that just the CCM bungees were a little bit too taut, so this one gives just a little bit more flex.
Would you like to hear me say taut? Too taut.
Let's bring up that glove. All right. Axis 2.9, source exclusive. This is still the 591 break. So again, no finger stalls, big change for CCM. Still has that same kind of foam design that is going to imprint your fingers into the glove as you're wearing it and as the glove breaks in.
Heat moldable.
Heat moldable.
But not necessarily requiring a skate oven per se. The natural heat of your hand will help establish those grooves just by playing with it.
So that's all the standard. Now, source exclusive. Single T, extra 1-inch depth to it. So great overall catch surface. Skate lace coming standard on our source exclusive gloves.
Nice deep pocket. Why do we want skate laces in our pocket? Softer. What causes a puck to come out of a glove? Spin rate. Things like this will help reduce that spin rate and keep it in the pocket longer.
Pocket tension.
Sciencey on you.
So now when we actually go to the palm of the glove, we've also added an extra thick palm with D3O. So
D3O, for those that may not be familiar after all our years of reviews, is a impact absorbent, sort of call out by the orange color of it, an impact absorbing foam that offers better protection than traditional foams or sort of felt layers that we used to see in gloves. Usually only reserved for the high-end pro level stuff, but Cam's managed to get it in this second price point glove. Attaboy, Cam.
So this will feel very, very similar to a stock game ready 591 Axis 2 Pro glove. So you're getting that similar level of protection and a similar level of feel. So covers the glove. Last but not least, the blocker. Major upgrade here. We still get the D3O in the index finger. So what you normally see in, again, the Axis 2 Pro, we have brought it down into the 2.9 in our source exclusive.
And then I talked about the D3O in the orange. You can really see it prevalent there in the glove. A nice little call out for that extra layer of protection that, again, you buy this from anyone else, this 2.9 line, you're not going to get that D3O protection in the finger for those pucks that ride up the stick. You've got it here from the Hockey Shop source for sports.
Correct. So give us a call here at 604-589-8299 or 1-800-567-7790. Lots of colorways. There's some more stuff coming in. Check it out. All exclusive.
Some colors, some custom colors available only to you guys.
Only available to you guys.
So make sure you check them out at thehockeyshop.com. Some of the other features that we didn't really have a chance to get into that have changed in the Axis 2 line and continue over to the 2.9, things like, that wide open cup, the ability to sort of manipulate how open it is. Make sure you go back and check out our initial review, both here on the videos on our YouTube channel. Hit like, subscribe so you get these automatically. They'll give you a walkthrough of that original Axis 2 pad. And of course at InGoalMag.com, we've got a complete overview of it. You can really dive into the details. And as we see happily here at a second price point level, how much on the pads? Retail?
Check them out at thehockeyshop.com. Hit that notification bell. Bing!
Put them on the spot. $11.29, so more than $1,000 less than a Pro Pad. A lot of those specs are carrying down to that second price point, which is exciting for us, even if Cam couldn't remember how much it cost.
Oh, I thought the video was already over. I know,
you were near perfect. Near perfect, buddy. Much like my smile.
Cuts.
Almost perfect.
Cuts.